to you too, man. So as you all know, again, we don't have a third round pick. So Jacques, our second round pick is so pivotal, dude. It is so freaking, it's unbelievable. Maybe as important as the first round pick for sure. So you had us drafting Xavier Worthy here at the second round pick. Give us your reasons why, man. And we got that poll question out there as well.
Again, you have D-Hop and you have Calvin Ridley. You have Treylon Burks. He doesn't have to come in right away to be a hero, right? It's something that you can add to the element of the offense. And I can say, well, I got a speed element. I can say, all right, cool. Xavier, do your thing. You're going to start eventually. You might get in the slot. We're going to put you in positions where you almost can be like that Tyreek Hill-ish type of player, right? Because when Tyreek Hill came in, he wasn't starting, but when they plugged him in, he was that gadget player. I can do reverses, end arounds. I can use him in different ways in my offense that we haven't seen in a while, right? We already, again, the receivers that we got, we're lucky enough to have two first-round receivers, X and an X on the opposite side of each other. So it makes it a lot simpler. Then it helps your young quarterback out who statistically likes to throw deep, right? That's something that I noticed about Will Levis. Will Levis, that's almost his first read is to throw deep. So I believe, hey, boom, throw it deep, do what you got to do. But again, you don't have to come in and be the X or the wide receiver right away. Even with your pick, right? It's the same concept. You don't have to come in and play hero ball right away. You can come in, learn, build yourself up, and that's how great teams continue to stay at the top because they keep adding to that roster each year. What about you, Hawk?
Jacques, man, facts, no paper, bro. So for me, man, what I'm looking at is when I look at Brian Thomas, right? So apparently you and I are having the same thought process as receiver because I'm looking at D-Hop. You know, he's got one more year in his contract. It's not a guarantee after this year he'll be here, right? You got Calvin Ridley, who's going to be turning 30 very soon. So, you know, hopefully he can play out his contract. So after those guys, who do you have, right? You need a young guy that's going to learn from these guys and become that dude in 2 years, right? And so because this receiving class is so deep, and again, Worthy and Brian Thomas might not be there. They might not be there. And if they're not there, then it's like, okay, who do we pick? Or maybe we go defensive end. But I'm saying that he could, because the receiving class is so deep, that it's very possible that he could be there. So I'm saying, man, look, with Brian Thomas being there in the second round, you got a guy 6'3", runs a 4.3, 17 touchdowns last season with Malik Neighbors on the other side of the field. So this guy knows how to make plays outside of whoever's on his team. He's still going to do his thing, right? Brian Thomas is sleep. He's sleep one of the best receivers in this draft. So you get a guy to be like, look, man, you're going to learn as a rookie. We're not going to put a lot of pressure on you your rookie season. We're going to have you here, and even the next season, year 3, you're going to be wide receiver number 1. Can you provide that? That's what we should draft Brian Thomas. We need a receiver in this spot, man. I see many of you say the same thing as far as getting a receiver. Give me Brian Thomas second round. That's why we should draft him, man.
Yep.
Yep. So